Good afternoon and welcome back to another video brought to you by Your Financial Independence. So today we're talking about Tattooed Chef TTCF stock, and they had some awesome news. They're basically buying out this other company and they're getting into an entirely different lineup of products, which is huge for this company. So as always, I always have to throw this in here. Only if you like this content, if you enjoy it, if you comment down below and you kind of like what you see, please make sure you subscribe and like, as it helps this small channel out. But the reason why y'all clicked on this thumbnail, we're going to get into the video now. So this news actually came out yesterday. I was busy, doing family stuff, but we're going to get into it today. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. So Tattooed Chef to buy Belmont Confections in an $18 million cash and stock deal. So this came out at about lunchtime on the 26th of October. So Tattooed Chef is basically going to acquire this company for about $18 million in cash and stock to diversify its product offering. As we already know, they already offer frozen meals, and that was a lot of short sellers or people that kind of hated on this stock. They were like, oh, not everybody eats frozen meals. I do. I know a lot of the people I work with do. But now they're also diversifying into, protein bars, basically. We'll go ahead and throw that out there. They're diversifying into that, and then snack items, which is huge here in America. I mean, think of it, about every time you go to get gas or you go into a gas station or something like that, you don't just walk in there and like if you still use cash, pay for cash. Everybody goes and gets a drink, a snack or something, because it's nice to treat yourself every once in a while. So, long story short, this is awesome for Tattooed Chef. Now that they're getting into the plant-based, snack sector, which I really can't think of another company off the top of my head that does that. So that's huge news. If you do know another company, please comment down below. I haven't seen any around here, and I'd like to research that and to see, what that company looks like, how they present themselves, what kind of products they offer, because we can all better ourselves by researching more. But anyways, let's get back onto the video. So Youngstown, Ohio, this is where this Belmont is based out of. So Youngstown, Ohio based Belmont specializes in the development and manufacturing of snacks and nutrition bars. So like protein bars and stuff like that, as we just said. So Tattooed Chef is expected to close this deal in Q4. Now I kind of want to get into another article, which is basically talking about the plant-based food sector as a whole, and then kind of like the growth that we're expecting. Really, honestly, I see over the next 2 decades. That's 2 decades. So now we're going to kind of get into the market as a whole. This is an article that got released on October 26th. So once again, this is one day a little bit late on y'all, but this is basically going over the whole plant-based food sector. And kind of like the revenue we can see out of this. So plant-based food brands are driving explosive revenue growth and emerging as a new generational opportunity. So I'm not going to try to steal the spotlight. I kind of got this off of Jeremy LaFay. I want to say it was Financial Education 3. He's somebody that I look up to tremendously. He helped me out a lot as far as individual stock picking, what to look into, just looking at what he does. But this is one thing that really kind of caught my eye or caught my attention, whatever you want to say, is for the past, 3-4 decades, like everybody's been eating fast food, just super unhealthy. And at some point, something's got to change. Like the obesity rate can't stay at 30 to 40% for forever. That's super unhealthy. I mean, for a country entirely. And yeah, there's some outliers in that, and there's some super fit people. But as a population, it's not feasible for us to stay like that for a long term, another century or so. So in my opinion, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when this whole transition is going to happen to the plant-based food sector. Honestly, so you can't, I feel like there's going to be a slowdown on fast food, basically, is what I'm trying to get out here. And I feel like Tattooed Chef is in a great position to capitalize on that opportunity. And think about how innovative the company is. Like how many new products that they're launching. We just acquired that, New Mexico Foods or whatever. We just acquired that like what, maybe 2-3 months ago, and they're already acquiring, trying to get into nutritional bars and then snack space. That's so huge for this company. So now you can see on this article, the organic food and beverage market is expected to reach $320 billion in the next 4 years. So that's huge news. Like this really, as far as Tattooed Chef holders, we've really, and even my, stake in this company, or, the ownership in this company, I own 500 shares. You can look at my past few videos. I don't have a picture of my portfolio. I haven't bought anymore, but I also haven't sold. Really, because like after we acquired the last company, I'm like, all right, when some really good, like some awesome news going to come out, and it hasn't really came out. So, and I'm calling myself out here, not that I was thinking about selling the shares. It's more so of the fact, like, man, is this really a possibility that this company in the next decade can, I'm looking at 3 to 5x. I stay conservative. But I'm like, is this really possible? And it continues to amaze me, basically, what Tattooed Chef basically brings to the table, how much they're innovative. Because you get so focused up on tech companies, and then you invest in a food company, and you're like, man, like, how is this, like, how can they really grow this much, for a decade to come? But anyways, I'm still very bullish on Tattooed Chef, and I'm not selling any of my shares. I would rather this stock go to, like $5 than me to sell out at $17 or $18 whenever I see the potential of this being a potential, $60 to $85 stock in the future. So I'm going to try to keep this video nice and short because I don't want to waste y'all's time. Once again, if you do enjoy this content, please make sure you like and subscribe. This helps this video get across the algorithm a lot better. I appreciate y'all for watching, and catch me back on the next video.